All right, good morning, everybody. Beth, if you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, great. Thank you. My name is Beth McKiffin, and I am on the nationwide shopper marketing team. So welcome everyone to our inaugural nationwide marketing group webinar series. These educational information sessions we're hoping to do on a quarterly basis, and we really want to highlight, our members' successes that they're having around the digital marketing space. And today we're going to feature the Silica and their success they had with doing new customer acquisition campaigns through our partner LocalIQ. And they have had great successes on the several campaigns that they have done. And so we're excited to share this information with you. We will be recording this webinar and we'll be able to send it back to you, a link after this. And please feel free during the webinar to drop questions into the chat box and we will address those at the end. So real quickly, we're going to go ahead and share a little overview video about new customer acquisitions, and then we will introduce our guests. Okay, great. All right, thanks for watching the video. So I think that gives a great little overview about what new customer acquisition campaigns are all about. And now I'm going to introduce our guest. So we have Breonna Huppert from Silica. She's the marketing manager there. And then we have Beth Minogue from LocalIQ. And I'm going to let each of them kind of talk a little bit about themselves and their experience in marketing. So Breonna, I'm going to let you go ahead first.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Breonna Huppert. I am the marketing manager here at Silica For Your Home. We have been in business for 100 years and we have 3 locations here in Wisconsin. I have been in the marketing industry for around 7 years.
Hi, I am Beth Minogue. I am a strategic marketing strategist for LocalIQ. I've been with the company for nearly 20 years now. So a little bit of background on LocalIQ. We are the marketing solutions division for the USA Today network. So we have unparalleled reach and access through the USA Today and over our 260 operating communities. We average about 1 out of every 2 adults that utilize us for our news and information. But that also leads us into our marketing arm, where we have industry-leading technology, deep marketing expertise, and insights on well over 300,000 clients that we work with across the US. So very excited to be here and working with Nationwide Marketing Group and all of their members.
Great. Okay, so first question we want to talk about was, Breonna, tell us a little bit what made you decide to focus on new customers and, why you chose to partner up with us with LocalIQ.
Sure. We decided to give LocalIQ's new customer acquisition campaign a try because we were really wanting to expand our reach outside of our current customer base. And the program was very cost effective for it. And again, with being in business for 100 years this year, we are very fortunate to have very loyal returning customers who come to us through the years, as well as through word of mouth, let everyone else know that we are here. But we also understand the power of online and that customers now are researching products and prices online before coming into a store to purchase. Our goal was to reach potential customers already in the market for the products and services we offer in hopes that it would attract them to us, whether it be online or physical, and increase our chances of retaining them now and in the future. It really gave us the opportunity to drive foot traffic into our 3 locations and provide those new customers with the Silica experience and allow them to get to know us as a company once they stepped foot into our stores.
Breonna, talk about, some components of your strategy for targeting new customers and new sales in 2022, and how did LocalIQ help you with that?
Yeah, I would say kind of a few key components that we do here at Silica to help generate sales. We started utilizing SEO services with Sight and Time. That's been really great for our organic traffic, and we've seen quite a few upticks in online sales with that, as well as utilizing AdRocket and also doing paid Google and social media ads. We saw this solution, a targeted email, as a nice complement to what we are doing. As again, we wanted to reach out to the new customers and grow our current email list, help bring foot traffic into our locations during our big sales of the year, as well as to just introduce ourselves to those who maybe just moved to the area, or for those, again, who maybe didn't think of us during their search initially. So just wanting to reach them and let them know we're here and let them, get to know us as a company.
And for those participating on the call today, we have a couple slides here that are highlighting, what Silica selected as their solution that they wanted to do, what combination, who they were targeting. Also talks a little bit about what their success was. So Breonna, kind of maybe elaborate a little bit on this and talk about, how the process for the enrollment and execution and the results from the campaign really benefited you.
Sure. Well, it was super easy from beginning to end. So kind of how it worked is everything was super customizable for us, as it was kind of like a la carte. For instance, we knew we wanted to pair direct mail with targeted email for our Black Friday campaign, as well as our anniversary sales. In the past, we only did direct mail pieces, but then when this opportunity became available, we wanted to also, be able to reach people via email. So we just saw it as a nice pair to reach the potential new customers. As well as we decided to give streaming radio a try, so Pandora and Spotify ads. We haven't really done a whole lot of that, so we saw this as a very cost-effective way to give it a try without, jumping right into it and see how it performed for us. And then from there, we were able to provide our target audience, providing LocalIQ our zip codes we wanted to target, or you can do radius around locations. We were able to select the income level, whether or not they had children in the home, as well as an age range, and if we wanted female or male, to make sure that we're getting to the right customers in hopes that they would convert and help us acquire new customers in the future. And then as for the reporting side, once everything was complete, we sent over our POS data to LocalIQ, and then they did a matchback report where they compared our data against the contact list that they had targeted to calculate what our return on investment would be. I guess, as you can see too on the 3 sides, the results spoke for themselves. You could see that for one, I mean, we had almost a 28% return on investment by utilizing this for our anniversary sale. We felt obviously confident that it worked. So we've kind of been utilizing this ever since for any big promotions or sales that we have going on through the year.
And as Breonna mentioned, it's very customizable. So we have well over 250 different data sets that we can target. So we're really honing in on your right audience, because everybody's audience is a little different based upon their demographic needs and the services that they're offering. The other piece behind this is we really want to focus on new customer acquisition. You're doing a great job marketing to your existing customers and growing them as repeat consumers, but we really want to hone in on that new customer. And so we will actually, it all begins with the email, and we find that right audience in your desired market and demographic sets, but then we suppress your existing database with ours. So we're not targeting your current customers. And once we deploy the hyper-targeted campaign to those new potential customers, the matchback is essential. We want to make sure that the marketing dollars that you're investing are performing and working effectively. So we do a matchback report. It does take a little bit of time, about 10 days to 2 weeks, but it's worth the wait. And every time we run a new campaign, we're suppressing those currently, those new customers that you earned with a previous campaign. So that's an ongoing process. It doesn't stop.
Great, thanks, Beth. Maybe Beth, too, you can elaborate just a little bit on the packages that we have created for Nationwide.
So as Nationwide members, you have exclusive discounts and earned packages as part of your membership with NMG. So that's first and foremost wonderful. But our packages start at an entry level of just over $2,000. So it doesn't have to be a significant investment. We can do, based upon sales and events, anniversary sales, holidays, and we can work with a smaller audience segment, starting at, targeting about 10,000, and we can grow from there, and we can incorporate multiple levels of products. As Breonna mentioned, audio streaming, we can do visual streaming and direct to mail, but it's all the same program where it really starts with that ideal target audience. Then we can get into aggressive targeting within those unique households of that audience that we want to reach. And we can do that across multiple platforms. So we're hitting that audience on their desired platform and preference use, which is why they have good results. And then from there, it can grow. So we can handle all of the creative for you, it'd be as custom or as general as you would like.
Great, thanks. Thanks for all sharing your experiences. Silica, thanks for, sharing all your great successes and continuing to, really focus on this area. The reason why we kind of named it, 100 years still winning new customers is, it doesn't matter how long you've been in business, right? You're always looking for new customers. Things change. The younger generations, growing up now and wanting time for them to start purchasing. So I think it's such a great offering we have. And what's interesting too is it starts, with awareness, right? It's really about brand awareness, but you're seeing how it goes all the way through the shopper journey, and we're actually seeing sales as a result of it. So I think it's a great complement to other offerings that Nationwide's offering, or in other things that our members are doing around marketing as well. So real quick, I've seen the little message box for chat has popped up a lot. So we're going to take a few minutes and see if we have some questions that we can address.
And while Gwen is pulling up some questions, I thought I'd just mention too, the matchback report, and that's essential, is really proving the ROI behind it. We did testing with several Nationwide Marketing Group members, so not just Breonna, but we worked with a multitude over a year and a half. And on average, the new customer acquisition campaign delivered about an 8-time return. So Silica saw some higher returns there for some of their campaigns, but across the board, all the different NMG members saw about an 8-time return. And this is new customer acquisition, and this is from their existing POS data. So it's a wonderful program. We try to make it as turnkey and easy as possible. So that's where we'll manage all the creative aspects. We'll help with the target list. We rely heavily on data and insights to help drive our marketing efforts and knowledge. So we've worked with multiple different NMG customers, from mattress retailers only to full product suites to just electronics. So we have some good, strong understanding of who those potential ideal audiences are, and we can help build those with you in conjunction together.
So if anybody has any questions that they'd like to address to either Breonna or Beth, please feel free to drop it in the chat. We did have one that I'm thinking is more targeted to Breonna to talk a little bit more about other tools that she's using. So she said, do you use a specific podium strategy or website chat?
So we here at Silica utilize Podium. We have had a lot of success with that. We do have one dedicated salesperson who now handles the Podium chat as well as our online sales, since we've definitely seen that increase throughout COVID and now throughout the years. So that definitely is very successful for us. We utilize it. Obviously, it's super easy. We can send documents and files, text messages, all kinds of stuff. It's a nice alternative for a quick message versus having to get someone's email address and do a nice long email. So yeah, Podium's been very nice to use for us at Silica.
Okay. Any other questions? I guess my chat was blinking for fun. So just real quick while we're wrapping up, feel free to drop something in the chat still then if you want. But I just want to thank Breonna and Beth for sharing the great successes that we're having with Silica. We hope that everybody on the call, if you're attending Primetime next week, Beth will actually be there. She will still be in booth 1325. As well as the shopper marketing team will be in the digital marketing solutions booth, which is 1300, which will be the first thing you walk in the door. So come find myself or any of the shopper marketing team to learn more about doing new customer acquisition campaigns. We'd love to talk to you about it. You can also chat with your MSMs to get more information about it, and we can follow up and get a campaign going for you guys. So thanks for joining. I hope this was informative for you guys, and we look forward to talking to you again. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.